Hello all, welcome to Edu Thoughts for All, and this is the second video of Learn from Leaders. Once Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, two things will define you in your life. First one, your patience when you have nothing. Second, your attitude when you have everything. इसका मतलब ये है आपके लाइफ में आपको डिफाइन करने वाला दो चीजों से। पहला, आपका पेशेंस है। आपके पास कुछ भी नहीं है उस समय आपका पेशेंस लेवल क्या है। सेकंड, आपका एटीट्यूड, जिस समय आपके पास सब कुछ है। These two things always design you, determine you in your life. Today we are going to discuss about such a person. Maybe this thought absolutely suitable or matching with that personality. Today we are going to discuss about Ratan Naval Tata. Tata Group is familiar to all of us. Tata Group के बारे में किसी को बताने की जरूरत नहीं है। इंडियन इंडस्ट्री का सिनोनिम बन गया है टाटा ग्रुप। वर्ल्ड्स सेकंड लार्जेस्ट टी कंपनी टाटा ग्रुप के अंडर में है। मोर देन 100 कंपनीज आर देयर इन दिस ग्रुप, इंक्लूडिंग टाटा कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज TCS. More than 7 lakh employees are working with this group, which is the third largest employer in our nation after Indian Railway and Indian Armed Forces. This group is contributing more than 4% to the GDP. This group is paying approx 3% of our country's total taxation. This group will stand for humanity by contributing more than 60% of its wealth to charity. And the person heading this group is having only less than 1% of total income. Dear all, the man made all this possible is Ratan Naval Tata. उनकी लाइफ के बारे में जानना बहुत जरूरी है। A lot of new businessmen, business people, business concepts, startups are coming nowadays. The whole world is confined nowadays in a small word, that is profit. The whole world is running behind the term profit. In such a world, proudly we can say, the Indians can say, we are having a group which is not running behind the word profit, which is running behind values, which is running behind integrity, which is running behind empathy, which is running behind humanity. So we can go for a small glimpses through the life of Ratan Naval Tata. He was born on 28 December 1937. Now 83 years old. Couple of weeks ago also I heard he visited one of his ex-employees who was ill for last 2 years. That is the humanity. In the age of 83, he is visiting. He is willing to visit his ex-employee. He achieved an architecture degree from Cornell University and a business management degree from Harvard University, Harvard Business School. And when he came back to India, he worked at the bottom level. He started to work from the bottom level, not he became the CEO directly. He worked as an apprentice. He started his career like that in Tata Group. And our nation honored him with Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. He was honored with Padma Bhushan in 2000 and Padma Vibhushan, the second highest civilian honor, in 2008. Many of the international organizations honored him for his impeccable or uncomparable works. His father, Naval Tata, and mother, Suni Tata, they separated in 1948 when Ratanji was only 10 years old. Then he was raised by his grandmother, Navajbai Tata. So, what the things we can learn from this personality? This is our area. Some very integrated qualities we can learn from the life of Ratan Tata. The first one is values. The best example, Tata always holding the value, is the replacement of its chairman, Cyrus Mistry. There was an agreement between Tata and the NTT Docomo. Tata agreed, committed, when NTT Docomo wants to leave the business with Tata Group or wants to end up Tata Group with Docomo, the Tata Group will pay certain amount back to NTT Docomo. But when Docomo decided to leave the business, that time chairman was Mr. Cyrus Mistry. He denied to pay this amount because that time government rules are very favorable to Tata Group. But the commitment, it was there with NTT Docomo, that was did by Ratan Naval Tata. So Ratan Tata requested to this Cyrus Mistry to pay amount back. But according to news reports, he denied to pay it back. That finally concluded with the very controversial replacement of the chairmanship of Tata Group. Cyrus Mistry was had terminated. Look at why this step had taken, just because to hold the values only. Second quality we can say, it is the consistency. When he started to work with Tata Group, he got 2 assignments. At first, both the assignments were failures. He couldn't make both the assignments profitable or successful. And third, when he introduced the Tata Indica, his dream project, it was also a failure. 500 crores loss reported with that project. The company, the seniors all are advised Ratan Tata to sell out Tata Motors to Ford company. They approached Ford company to sell out their car group. But that time Ford asked, if you are not aware to how to make cars, then why you are entering into the business? Something hilarious comment was there from the chairman of Ford Group. The reply was very sweet. Now, Ford Jaguar and Land Rover, both are the parts of Tata Motors. This is the consistency of working. Third thing, he always started to work from the bottom. His career started work in TISCO, that is Tata Iron and Steel Corporation, as an apprentice. I told you earlier, he not started his career as CEO. Another quality you can learn from this person is humanity. Already I give the example. The attitude that always design a person's success. And we can learn the time management also from this person. More than 100 companies, a board meeting once in a year, if you spend one day for one board meeting, more than 100 days, it's gone out of 365 days. He beautifully always managed the time. Ratan Naval Tata always managed. One day he took 4 board meetings in different rooms according to his employees. Then he introduced some project called Dare to Fail. Dare to Fail. If you are not having the courage to fail, if you are not having the courage to face the failures, you cannot succeed, or you will not be an innovative leader. Ratanji allowed his employees to engage in the project called Dare to Fail projects. Another quality. And finally, he is having only less than 1% of Tata Group. More than 65% different charitable societies, and they are donating for charity works, not for profit making, So in short, we can say this is the person. Why we took this person to learn from something? A lot of persons are nowadays trying to become great successful entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is something like that. Not only we have to do for profit making. If you are thinking to make profit only, then entrepreneurship will be there. The human touch, the humanity, the humanitarian parts will not be there. This company, Tata Group, teaches how to earn with humanity, how to lead with values. And this person absolutely stood as the epitome of all these qualities to lead a company at the top of the positions, at the top of achievements, at the top of qualities, still stood with energy and enthusiasm. Thank you very much for the second part of Learn from Leaders. Waiting for your suggestions through eduthoughtsforall@gmail.com. If you have any suggestions, please write to me, and please subscribe and share this video if you got something. With another beautiful video, I will come back. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Thank you very much.